Do you feel like you want to give up on financial freedom because you don't know how much you need to save or invest in order to get to that magic number? Let me share a simple tool that'll help you get some clarity. I'm going to turn my camera around and you can see that. So I would like you to Google Savings Goals Calculator, and that's through the Money Smart website, which is a government website, right? Savings Goals Calculator. So you come up here. What you go do is you see Savings Goals Calculator, you choose, you want to save a certain amount of money. Now, you want to say how much. So you can do as much as possible or an amount. Let's say we go with an amount for this. And let's say you are looking to save about $1 million because you want to retire with $1 million or have some sort of passive income with that. And let's say you give yourself a target of 15 years to do it. Now you can choose 20, 25, it's up to you, but let's say 15 years, right? Now, how much do you have today? What's your starting balance? Well, let's say you've got about $1,000 or $10,000 if that's possible. I'll say 10,000, but let's say for someone who thinks, oh, I don't have enough, I'm sure $1,000 is reasonable. And we expect a return of 9% over that period, which is possible if you invest in things like shares over that time because markets have done quite well. So what happens here is you need to save $2,613 per month to get to $1 million in 15 years. That's basically what you would need to do. Consistently, persistently do that every single month to get there. But if you look at $1 million, it looks big. But if you look at 2,613 a month, it's not that bad. It's doable. Now, if you give yourself a bit more time, let's say you're in your 30s or 40s, give yourself a little bit more time. If you want to do that, you can just do 1,400 approximately to get to $1 million. So it is all relative, guys. It all depends on what your situation is and where things are. As a financial advisor, I look at these numbers quite regularly, but this is just an ad hoc thing. As part of financial planning, we look at everything else on top of this, but just for simplicity, I wanted to make this video. Hope this was useful. Try it out for yourself. And if you have any comments, let me know. Happy to make more videos. Thank you.